What's going on, guys? In today's episode of Power Up, we're talking about how to build muscle, truly the most effective methods for building muscle. Now, there's a lot of confusion that happens. People are saying, oh, do high reps, low reps, this weight, that weight, this many. And now this really shouldn't be a debate at this point. There should be just solid information. And in fact, there is. There's been scientific studies done on the most effective muscle building methods, and it's called hypertrophy. There's a reason that bodybuilders, professional bodybuilders, and powerlifters have different workouts. That's because one method is more effective at building muscle than the other, and that's hypertrophy. So what is hypertrophy? Hypertrophy is actually the growth of your muscle. And what is the hypertrophy rep range? This again has been scientifically studied, 8 to 12 reps, up to 5 sets. Google hypertrophy. I won't break it down for you, even though I just did. With a hypertrophy-based workout, all of your workouts are going to be within that same rep range. There's no reason to max out, test your maxes, 2 to 3, 5 rep max. There's really not any purpose in doing this. If your goal is to build muscle, then your goal is also to avoid injury, which means you don't need to lift crazy heavy weights. It's always in this 10 plus rep range that we're after, maybe just slightly less if we're trying to build some form of strength. This is important too, because you have to make a distinction. Do I want to be stronger or do I want more muscle? Because if you want more muscle, you're going to work out in one way. If you want to get stronger, great, do strength training, be the power lifter. But you have to decide what you want your goals to truly be. And unless you are competing in a specific sport, going for powerlifting or something related to your maximal strength, we should not be doing these types of workouts. You're literally wasting your time. You could be doing more effective workouts, growing muscle more effectively by doing hypertrophy. Now, there's a couple different splits that you can do to make sure you're doing hypertrophy right. I won't get too deep into splits in this video because that's another one, but the bro split is the most commonly used by professional bodybuilders. Now, if you want to be successful at something, what do? You take a look at the people that have been successful in this and you emulate what they do. That's what I've done from early on. The bro split has been my go-to training method since I started training because that's how I learned was the most effective. I emulated what the professionals do. Professional bodybuilders whose job is to build as much muscle as possible, they work out with hypertrophy. They do the bro split. Bro split's basically just you're doing one body part per day. Mondays, chest, Tuesdays, back, Thursdays, shoulders, legs, so on. So that way you're able to effectively target each muscle group. Another common method is the push-pull method. And again, all these reps and sets that you're doing, regardless of your split, are going to be based within this hypertrophy range. By focusing on other things like high reps for endurance or low reps for strength, you're actually detracting from your ability to build muscle. This is not what we want. We want the best methods, the shortest cuts. And this is what I'm going to be bringing to you guys in this channel is the same goals that I've been trying to achieve. I want to look good naked. I want to look good with a shirt on. I want to feel good about how I look. And I really don't give a crap how much I can lift. I learned this early on. I benched 405, here's a clip. And after that, I realized, what's the point of this? Nobody cares. With your shirt on, if you're lean and strong, nobody even knows that you're working out. So it really defeats the purpose. People take your shirt off and go, oh, wow, I didn't even know you worked out. Such a waste of time. So we want to make sure that you are getting your goals accomplished. If your goals are like mine, it's to look good. So we don't need this extra strength training. By doing basic hypertrophy training, you will get stronger. You will progress. Not at the same rate as if you did strength training. Just like you're going to do hypertrophy training to progress your muscle building goals more quickly than it will strength. So, to recap, you will not waste your time doing powerlifting, maxes, low rep ranges. You will not waste your time doing endurance training, high rep, 20 plus reps. You will not waste your time with ineffective or less effective methods. You will dedicate yourself to hypertrophy, to this 8 to 12 rep range. Get comfortable with the burn, with the pump. This is where hypertrophy occurs, guys, not anywhere else. So you may get some minimal benefit from strength training. You might get some minimal benefit from endurance training, but I can promise you the most effective results will come from hypertrophy training. And that's why the professionals do this form of training. So take it as you will. Or, no, just do what I said. Use hypertrophy training if that's what your goals are. I always forget this part, so hopefully if you found some value in this video, you will dedicate yourself to hypertrophy and you will subscribe to this channel so I can provide you more valuable content on how to build muscle. See you next time.